All right, back again for what is this now? Day 25 of 28 of the 28-day drawing challenge. Tonight, it's an unfortunate fortune is the prompt. This is the Draw or Die channel, Draw or Die Club. Make sure you're on the newsletter here. Newsletter comes out every Sunday. We also got some merch. I probably got like one hat left. Got some cool merch in there, stuff to motivate some artists, keep you drawing every day. All the brushes I'm going to draw with tonight are on the website as well, so check those out. And what else? So let's see here. The Draw or Die newsletter comes out every Sunday, and there's also a daily drawing prompt newsletter, and there's always a twist here on these free months, so you're getting the prompt and a little twist, and we'll talk about what the twist is tonight. As always, I like to start with let's go big here. I like to start with looking through the hashtag Draw or Die Club, which is now 5,800 drawings out there in the world from our little virtual drawing club here. So congratulations, everyone. Let me also pull up my stream here so I can make sure I am not missing any comments if they're delayed. Let's get in here. Uno momento. Right. Okay. And yeah, we're going to do a giveaway. I think I had, we'll talk about the giveaway in a second from last night because I don't think I replied. So I'm going to have to do that one. And then I'm going to do another giveaway tonight in about a half an hour. So I'll time that right now. Hey Siri, set a timer for half an hour.
30 minutes.
So 30 minutes from now, we'll pull open the tonight's, we'll announce last night's winner and also tonight, the prize for tonight. So on how to get it. So it's pretty cool. Cool. So we have 5,800 drawings out there now on the Draw or Die Club. So let's see what's tonight. An unfortunate fortune. Kind of look through here and see like Brandon. Hey Gary. Hey KK. Thanks for watching, joining the stream tonight. Hope you're having a good weekend. I am. It's cool. I thought about a fortune teller. Uh-oh. There's a well here. Well, that didn't work. Get it? That was from last night, right? An unfortunate fortune. Looks like people are catching up here. We got some System of a Steph. You got your pet is planning to eat you. Yes. Most likely. That's great. All right, let's get off that. You paid money for this, LOL. Unfortunate fortune. Which one's this? Chewbacca's great. No rules, no explanation. Just explore your creativity. Yeah, okay. Awesome. And of course, we got KK. We see you here in the stream. We've got we have Zoltar. Is that it? Yeah, I thought about doing Zoltar, and I saw a couple other Zoltars up there tonight. Let's see. What else we got? KK. This was from, well, that didn't work. Good. Uh-oh. What did I do? Let's go back. All right. Treehouse of Horrors episode. Yeah. Sharpie art. All right. Keep hitting the back button here. Sorry, guys. Scroll through here more. Here's Gary. I saw your Zoltar, and I was like, okay, I can't do Zoltar tonight. So I know what I'm going to do. We'll get into my drawing here. Daniel says, yeah, it's on IG. So Daniel says, how do I get on the Draw or Die Club? What do I post? Where do I post drawings? Yeah, if you post anywhere on social, really. Instagram is our main part, but we have some people on TikTok and some Twitter. Basically, any socials you want to go on. I look at Instagram mostly to share here on the screen, but yeah, and go to the links in the description. But over here on drawordIeclub.com, you can join the newsletter. It's every week is free, and there's also a daily drawing prompt for these months that we're not doing like openly public drawing prompts every day. So yeah, check that out. Tonight's drawing prompt is an unfortunate fortune. This is day 25 of 28. I'm gonna do a like a tarot card, like a death-inspired tarot card with a draw or die twist on it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I think there's 2 hats left in the merch closet. So no rush. But yeah, those should go out of stock soon. Then we're gonna order one, I think, with a white. I don't know. Once I get rid of these ones, I think I'm gonna do the white leather patch. I don't know. Hey, Fossil Girl. That was too quick. I was like, hey, bye. There you go. Bye. Great. All right, Saturday night. I gotta get into this a little bit. I pulled up some reference for. I'm doing like a tarot card, like a death tarot card. We'll talk a little bit about my idea for the unfortunate fortune. Let's see. Clear this. I'm just gonna lay this out, kind of give it a little draw or die spin, and talk about the whole topic, like a little bit. Fortune telling. All right, so I want this to be kind of big. I'm just gonna go. Well, no, I should do what I usually do. I usually start with like a little composition sketch, just like a little like what it's gonna be. We're gonna throw a little twist on this tonight. Yeah, so at the half hour point, we'll do a little giveaway. I didn't announce the giveaway from last night, so I'll announce the giveaway from last night on tonight's stream. It is 1 second. I gotta pull up my. You probably didn't even get the email yet because I've been cleaning the office. Sorry, to be quite honest. All right, let me see here real quick. Well, we'll get into this. I want to get drawing here any minute. Come on. In case you're here wondering. It was KK. KK, you won last night's. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it on the desk. But if you watched last night, you know you obviously watched last night. It's actually in an envelope already. So yeah, cool. Congratulations, KK. Tonight we'll do that new giveaway tonight. So KK can't win, Hero Hotel can't win, and Steph can't win the new stuff. So I'll try to, maybe the last night everybody's all in again. 28th on Tuesday night. We'll do a bigger giveaway. All right, cool. Great. Let me get into this actual drawing here. We're going to do the good night. Right. Kind of going off the classic death tarot card. Figure this out. Blow this up. Because I really didn't need to do that concept sketch, but I have an idea in my mind for this. So let's fade this out. Music's a little loud there. All right, fade that out. And let's just get in here and start doing. Get it done. Yeah, so the thing that about unfortunate fortune, I thought like, I could do a bad fortune, like, you're going to get eaten by a dog or something. Or I like that one with the your cats are going to eat you or your animals are going to eat you. I often think about that with my animals. Like they just want to eat me when I'm dead, or like bad luck or something like that. But for me, I think the unfortunate fortune for me is that it like, and the twist today for the drawing prompt members was it has to be like something from a tarot card. That's the bonus today. Um, so for me, I'm like, okay, which tarot card would I pick? Which is usually a bad card, right? And it's death, right? Like they say, like, oh, you don't ever want to draw the death card or the devil card in tarot. And I don't know much about tarot, just from whatever. My mom used to read tarot. My mom thought she was a witch, by the way. She may have been. Who knows? She's not here to tell the tale anymore. Um, but but for me, I'm like, it is an unfortunate fortune that we all are gonna die. And that sounds pretty bleak, but it's like, it's a very unfortunate that you are going to die someday. That is a definite fortune that we all have together. It's unfortunate. But the good news is, what do you do with your time here? Then the hangman card. Yeah, I thought about the hangman card too, but I have an idea for this, so we're gonna see how this goes. Actually, I didn't even know if I was gonna do like. Yeah, we're gonna do like the zombie horse again. I've done this in like a couple times of Promptober. I think there was like a demon horse, and I might have done one earlier this month too. So we'll sketch them out a little bit, figure it out. It's not the greatest horse. Suck at drawing horses, but it's gonna look good by the end. Trust me. But yeah, I don't know. That's a little morbid, but I'm also a stoic, so like it's motivating to me that we only have so much time left, you know. And I'm always thinking about it, and it's not like it's not like a morbid curiosity for me. Why do I still have Kiki on here? I'm sorry. Can't wait. I won my actual birthday. Oh, hey, happy birthday! Happy belated birthday. Now that I know that, maybe I'll throw in like a little drawing or something for you. But yeah, it's I don't want that to be a heavy topic or anything like that. It is, but it's also not. It's like as a stoic, I'm kind of like, all right, you know, the old guys in my neighborhood, a couple of them aren't here anymore, But when I'm walking the dog and like I just see them sitting on the porch and just watching the sun and feeling the air, and I know that they're dealing with some shit. And like I'm like I get it. They're like just soaking it in, whatever they got left. And yeah, they a lot of the choices we make or I make are based on that. Like, will I regret this when I'm like, if I make it to 80 or 90, if I don't do this thing, will I regret this? Not doing this, you know. That's kind of how I live my life for a long time. So, um, but I don't think it's like a depressing thing. It's like a embrace it and do as much good or have as much fun or do whatever you want while you're here because man, it goes by fast. I just look at how fast life goes by. I just talked to my uncle today. He works over at Apple, and he gets me a sweet family discount on a new Mac. Got to get a new Mac because I got a new job coming up, and I mean, I'm losing the job, so I'm getting a whole new Mac just for myself, and possibly a new job, maybe in the future. So yeah, you see where this is going, right? He's going to be having like art supplies. It's like going to be death with some art supplies, like waving the flag of, you know. Um, yeah. Anyways, I was talking to my uncle, and he's like, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump ago. His daughter was going to college, and we met in Boston, and she was looking at colleges there and stuff. And then I think she ended up going to Chicago, and he's like, yeah, she graduates in May. Rainy, and she's a very talented artist. I don't know if she's still drawing or not, but very talented family. I think she's doing like acting and stuff. Yeah. Daniel, Boston, right on. Used to go to work in Boston quite a bit, working for Spreadshirt up there on South Street. They're not there for a long time now. And every time I'd go to Boston, my favorite place was uh, the Green Dragon Tavern. Even though I know it's just like a tourist, it's not the real thing, but I like the story, of that. So I'd hang out there and be a regular in the back, just like listening to the music and the guy, like it's a real low key bar, really, honestly. Great curry fries there. Tonight's theme is Daniel. Tonight's theme is an unfortunate fortune. So I'm drawing like a death inspired tarot card because that's the spin for today for the thing. But it's like kind of talking about how the unfortunate fortune is the fact that we all have to die one day. It's unfortunate. It's kind of an unfortunate fortune. We can't escape. Nothing to be worried about. Nothing. No morbid. I'm going to get in here and ink this in a little bit, so I'm not worried about too much of the detail here. We're just gonna, we're gonna roll, just kind of get the general idea out. Yeah, I love the Green Dragon Tavern and up in Boston and walking around. Doing some work up there for a while. Got some good friends up there in Boston. Moose, Coletti, a couple other folks. Shout outs to Moose. You know, I think we're gonna like put like a more art supplies on his back. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Probably like that. It's gonna be like a knight that has art supplies, so like a big pencil here. We'll wing it. Probably go a little bit longer tonight just because it's Saturday. See how it works out. I haven't done like really detailed stuff in a while. It's been mostly cartoony these past streams. So let's see what comes out tonight. We'll wing it. As you can see here, I'm just kind of roughing this out. When I go into inks, I'll get into some details and stuff, more detail. Kind of figure it out. I didn't know if I was going to do a zombie horse or a rotting horse or something. I don't know. Maybe a mixture of both. We'll see. It'll look cooler when I get to that. I'm going to use my old school brush on this one. And what else is in the background here? I mean, we're not going to draw like a bunch of dead people and stuff like that. We're gonna draw like old pencils and dead pens and stuff like that. So like the whole spirit of draw or die, like the days that I don't get to draw or I'm stuck in meetings all day or something like that, I look forward to drawing, at night, or you feel kind of dead inside. So, am I getting the new Mac with the silicone chip in it? Yeah, the M2 Pro Max, because I get a discount because I got friends and family discount from my uncle. So it's probably time for an upgrade. Again, we'll get in here and kind of work this out. Draw or die. I usually don't reference the whole deal, but it's it's an unfortunate fortune that we all have. Maybe they'll be like broken pencils or something, like wads of paper, like crumpled up paper. I don't know if you'll be able to if that'll translate, but I don't know. I don't like that. That looks bad. Let's do this for some clarity's sake. We'll clean this up a little bit. We got the leg coming down here. This. Put that in there. Get it. Then we'll have we'll still have the like a broken pencil. Yeah, I think we'll do something like that. I don't want to draw a bunch of dead bodies, We'll make it like pencils and stuff coming out of the ground. Said sometimes my hashtags on IG don't work. Any tips on how to get unshadow banned? So I don't know why you might be shadow banned. I don't know if that's a real thing or not. I work in marketing, and it's like you think you're shadow banned, but really it's just the fact that the algorithm kind of sucks sometimes and it takes time to catch up. So even my drawing, so if you're posting reels, it's not going to post in those things, or it won't post right away. It might take a day, or sometimes it won't post at all if you're using too many tags, or if you're going around, maybe if you're going around posting too much, it might. I don't know if that's a shadow ban, but that's probably like just monitor, like just I don't know. I have to take a look at your IG. Not that I'm a social media expert, but I do work in that game a little bit, and I know it's annoying when you're like, I just want to take part in this thing, like Inktober or something like that, and these platforms suck. To be honest with you, I don't know how else to say it. You know, they're not for you. They're not for the artist. When you went to Recents, it didn't show up on there. All right, let's take a look. Also, I'm using so here's the thing. I'm using the Safari browser on the iPad, which also doesn't show me Reels. So I'm going to refresh. So let's take a look here. And the top 9 are usually the top posts for the Drawer.club, right? And then, I mean, I wouldn't know which one was yours, but yeah, I mean, I'm also seeing ones from like a few days ago popping up too. Um, yeah, there are 3 ways to sort the page. You can do Reels, but you can't do it on what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at the Safari browser, um, so it won't allow me to see Reels. So mine aren't showing up at all. Like, I can just follow that. So on Safari, you can do top posts. So what's this here? Raslosin. All right. See, this is from, well, that didn't work. And this is from 23 hours ago. And it's showing up in the top post, right? Let's see what this one is. So this one's from 1 hour ago. This is supposed to be most recent, 51 minutes ago. So it's kind of pulling some in, but not all of them for sure. In summary, Instagram kind of sucks. Facebook sucks. Just hang in there. Like I said, most of mine are reels now that I'm doing. I'm not doing regular posts. So like, I'm not even seeing my own in that feed. Like mine from last night definitely. Um, like my Vanilla Ice should be in there, and it's not. Vanilla Freeze or whatever. Right. It's unfortunate. Where do we get the ideas from the drawing prompts you use? They're quite unique. So let's take a look at those real quick, all of them. So you'll see here for this month of 28, we actually in January, or no, maybe in December, I don't know, it was early, we put a call out on the channel, in the newsletter, on all the channels saying, hey, submit your own. Actually, on the podcast, Thursday night podcast is what we usually do on Thursday nights. And we just said, throw your drawing prompts in here. And then we just sorted them live. So we actually picked some from all the different commenters, some of the people on the news or on the newsletter list, from TikTok, from Instagram, because I did a post on TikTok, Instagram. So this month has all been picked by the community of artists out there. Oh, was it? Okay, cool. Sweet, man. He said today Jose was let's see. So he's that didn't work. Detective JD. All right. Let's take a look at your stuff though. JD. Let's do it. Search. Oh. Detective. There you are. Right. Cocaine Bear. This is you, right? Yeah. Right? Cool. Oh, yeah, I did see this one the other day. For sure. I saw some of these. Has anyone seen this movie yet? Cocaine Bear? Yeah, no, cool stuff, man. Let's take a look real quick. So even though you're not on the stupid IG thing, I definitely saw that one. I saw a few of these. Yeah, man, I've seen your 3D. I pointed that out a couple times. So I think it's just like taking some time to IG just sucks. Meta sucks. All these social media platforms suck. They don't really want, you know, us content creators, us artists on here. We're almost at about the giveaway time. Let's go. Got some fun stuff today, I think. All right. You know that's going to be a Draw or Die logo up there. It's like a wacky one. We'll get it with the inks. I'm not too worried about this. Blacken that out, right? Cool. Yeah, yeah. You can't really worry too much about these these companies limiting reach of artists and stuff like that. You just got to keep rolling with it. So join things like the Draw or Die Club. Try to engage with communities, positive communities for your art. If there are any others, I don't know. I'm not involved in any. I don't have time. But here we are. We got this little group. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The rest of, yeah, okay. I want to add something before this timer goes off. I don't know when it's going to go off. Any minute now. Let's just do the giveaway before I get to inks here. I think that's fair. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know when it's going to go off. It's going to go off any second. It's giving me anxiety. It's on my phone. So, yeah, let's do the. There, what? See, look at that. I knew it. All right. So yeah, KK, Steph, Hero Hotel all won the other giveaways. If you guys are not on the daily drawing prompt newsletter, that's like $5 a month. I'm gonna give that to you guys for a year. So tonight, I'm also gonna do that. So the rest of the giveaways from now till Tuesday will include that as well. Just throwing that in there. So I'm gonna put your. I'll follow up with you an email. Make sure that that's the email address you want to be bombarded with our daily emails. But tonight's giveaway, and let's do the thing real quick. You know the deal, right? Like the email address tonight is DJ at Draw or Die Club. I know it's a long one. .com. All right, so you're going to want to email this email address right there tonight on this date, the 25th. Because some people have been watching it at midnight, which is crazy. There it is again. DrawOrDieClub.com. All right. You'll email tonight. And first up, I've got another thumb book because I really like these for artists. Like, this is a cool pocket thumbnail sketchbook from my friend. Not friend, not. I know Jeffrey McCumsey. He puts these out occasionally on Kickstarters, but you can like lay out your comics in here, and it's really thick. This is like, I don't know what this is. It's like 64 pages. You can lay out a whole freaking graphic novel in this thing. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna give away. Wait, where is it? Oh man, come on! You're getting the thumbnail sketchbook. They're two mini Dango sketchbooks. These fit in your wallet or purse or whatever, and I really like these. They're like really nice, nicely stitched on the side. Really high quality Dango, and they're dot. You might have seen me sketching these occasionally. I really like these ones. Just something good to beat up and sketch with. And then also tonight, and don't worry, like Steph and Hero Hotel, like I'm going to throw some other stuff in there too for you from the merch closet. So I'm calling it the merch closet because it's literally a closet right there that I've organized with some merch in it. So, all right. I see emails coming in too. There's Deborah, Art by Raslosen. I see your emails coming in on the other screen. Um, the Black Wings tonight that I'm giving away. This is my favorite. I think this might be my favorite Black Wing. It's the Black Wing Natural. The Black Wing Natural. I'm trying to get it to shine. Come on. Black Wing, that's good enough. Black Wing Natural. These are nice cedar pencils. And then these are really cool. And this is from my like secret stash of Black Wings. I'm not giving you the whole box, but this is the Bruce Lee volumes series. So you got the black and yellow. Where is it? 651. Blackwing 651. Right. These came out in like September 2021. I don't know. I'm just, pencil nerd. So, anyways, those are tonight's giveaways. You get the 2 Blackwings, 2 Dangos, and a notebook tonight. And what I do is I just grab them. I grab all the emails, I throw them in that randomizer, and I go boop, and then there you go. And there's only been like, I don't know, there's 17 people watching right now. And there's some people that watch after, like around midnight, I'm starting to get emails too. So there's usually only like 15 or 20 people, only 7 the one night. So like the odds of you winning are pretty good. So cool. Cool, Jose. Yeah, you were influenced by one of the Dango wallets with the sketchbooks from your videos. Yeah, I actually have something else from Dango in this bag right here. I'm not going to give it away tonight. It's going to be probably the last night. I wanted to kind of space that out. Yeah, I'm a pencil nerd too. I got too many pencils, So, all right, cool. Back to drawing. Again, if you want those things, you know what to do. And I'll go. You got some emojis in here. If you guys put emojis in the if you put emojis in the chat, they'll fall through like this. So let's collect those guys down there, and then we'll just do this. All right, cool. Then I'm gonna switch to ink mode. Talk a little bit more about this topic, and I'm gonna ramble as I ink, probably. So enjoy. Yeah, Blackwing pencils are the best pencils. I just gotta say. They haven't sponsored these. These are my personal pencils. I just have a lot of them, so I'm like, all right, I can give out some of these cool pencils. I got some rare ones too that like some of them are like selling for a lot on eBay and stuff too. So it's crazy. Us pencil nerds, man. Like, let me get rid of this. Cut and paste. Nope. We'll remind everybody at the end of the stream about that. Or, if they didn't watch it, too bad. Too bad for you. All right. So, yeah, there's a little bit more to this that I wanted. Whoops. I think I want it to be a little bit bigger for the gram. Come on. All right, there we go. A little more tilted. And again, maybe I'll just get rid of that logo there just because it's not necessary. You know what this is. Again, it's been like, hey, this is day 25 of 28, and like, it's not an easy task. It's not been an easy month for me. I quit my day job this week. You might see that on my Instagram. Tons of people emailing me and saying like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm totally fine. Totally fine." If you're on the newsletter, I'll talk about that much more in detail tomorrow at noon. There's an email I wrote today explaining how I'm feeling and what I'm up to. And I could talk about it a little bit more maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I just made a decision and make a change and walking into the unknown a little bit. Done it before in the past, and a hard decision, but I think what's best for me. I talk a little bit about. Oh, we got a lot of pens and stuff coming here in a second from Jose. Yeah, I feel really good, Fossil Girl. Like, I am doing great. People are like, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of listening to myself, listening to my body, my mind. I talk a little bit sad. There's a sad story in tomorrow's email. You guys should check it out. It's kind of sad, but um, um, yeah, there's some like death in the story and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh man, I'm not going out like that. I won't talk about it too much. We're gonna spoil the story for tomorrow, I guess. But I wrote the newsletter today, and yeah, you got to just kind of be brave. And I'm fortunate enough that I'm able to roll the dice a little bit. I never was in that position a lot in my life, so I got a little bit of breathing room to kind of just explore what's out there and change. And I really like my job, but 10 years, I did that for 10 years. I did it for different reasons that are explained in there, and yeah, it was time to do something different. I think we'll see. I don't know. No, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm kind of trusting my gut. Trust my gut on this one. All right, cool. Ready to ink this. I'm going to use that old school inking brush for this one. Okay. Yep. What am I doing here? Trying to. I'm brave to do these live streams. Actually, I should have a link to Opus. I've messed up a little bit, but you can get a year's free of Opus too, because like they reached out to me before I was doing the podcast and stuff, and they're great. So there's like a year's free link somewhere in some of the other ones, so do that. How do you sign up for the newsletter? Go to that link there in another tab. Don't leave the stream or whatever. JarDieClub.com, and I don't think it's like not letting you guys throw that many emojis in. I'm accepting them. But I think it's like thinking it's spam. So you might just want to do like a few at a time. Go to Draw or Die Club. There's a newsletter link up there. I'll show you real quick. Draw or Die Club. This is the website. There's the merch. Newsletters up here. You click that guy. It'll take you on over into a subscription thing. You don't have to do the paid. It's free every week. Paid is $5 a month. No big deal there. Totally appreciate it. Don't really have that many subscribers there. I'm not talking to myself. My wife would be like, "Hey, you're not selling this enough." I'm like, "Listen, I'm not here for the money, really, honestly." It's not about the money. As a matter of fact, I'm about to drop like it's the most ridiculous thing. Like, you quit your job. I'm ordering these. No, look at this. I'm ordering these. I'll show you these guys. Where are they? Let's go. Wait, is this not the one? Shoot. Well, where is it? Well, I've shown them in the other streams, but I'm ordering these guys. They're like draw everyday notebooks from a local printer. I've been dealing with this for a long time, getting the proofs done. They're really like I went and tested the paper and all that stuff. So I'm gonna have a lot of these notebooks pretty soon for sale, like a lot. Like, so let's see. Let's see how that goes. I might just have a closet full of notebooks pretty soon. Might be the craziest thing. So, but I don't know. I just kind of make the stuff that I think I would buy and make. That's kind of what I do. And I love notebooks. I mean, I do have a ton of field notes and stuff like that. And I just like, I kind of want my own. I want to go to the printer and feel the paper. And we did all that stuff. And I just want a local relationship, nothing against field notes or anything like that. I love them too. And I love Blackwing. But I'm like, I think I want to have my own, you know. So I've got that size and I've got a mini size, just like the Dango books, but it's called Draw Small because, I'm always preaching about, one of the problems that artists have, me too, I'm just identifying it and pointing it out, is that we overwhelm ourselves with like, I got to do this graphic novel or this big giant project, and then you don't draw anything. You overthink things as an artist, and then you become paralyzed. And then you got the resistance around you, and oh my gosh. If you're an artist, you know exactly what that I'm talking about. We're universal. We all feel the same thing. And so I'm just pointing it out. And I'm like, just draw small. Do the scribble challenge, do the defeat the funk thing. If you're feeling stuck, I have artists that message me every day, and I don't mind at all. I do not mind at all. Like some like, I hate to bother you. I know you're busy. And I'm like, I might not answer you right away because there are a lot sometimes. A couple of days, there's been like 20 people seriously that are getting at me. But I try my best to answer everybody. And like, I don't have all the answers. I can't fix this shit for you. But that's why I put out these videos like, hey, what are your pillars? What's important to you? What do you want to do in life? How do you visualize what you want to do? But I'll tell you, it starts with, look at this. I'm going into a motivational tear right now. Jesus. Sorry, guys. But it all starts with drawing small. Instead of trying to think of like this epic 4-issue series or this big giant painting series or this big painting, just draw small. Draw small. Like, look, like this is cool. Like, bother me. Yeah, bother me, man. Trust me. And I don't even care that I've got like just 3,000 subscribers or a few followers. I don't care. Like, I don't really care about any of that. Honestly. I got this. My son made this. So one of the things for and I got a little stamp that I burn in the logo. That's my son's logo there. He might be watching this. Dylan's Leather Company. Oh, it's a little key there. It's on fire. I'm going to get it real close. Whoop. Sorry, trying to get it real close. Dylan's Leather Company. This is the thing that I had made by my son who does leather work. It's super cool. I wanted one for me, right? To inspire myself to draw small every day, whether I'm in like a stupid meeting or, whatever. And I paid my son to do that. It was expensive, but anyways, it's not cheap to make that leather stuff, and it's hard work. And I could go to China and like I mass produce these things, but I wanted it to be special. And on that newsletter, there's like a founding member level, and I'm trying every year to like make something special. So there's like only a few people who have that. There's only a few people that have that wallet. Me and 2 other people. Sean, I hope you got yours by now. If you're watching Sean at a later date, hope you're doing good. And I'm going to start drawing in them like live on the reels and stuff soon. And people will ask for them, and I'll say, well, if you want one now, we'll make them to order. My son's got extra leather and stuff like that, and he's going to do it. He's going to do that. But I mean, that's like a premium thing. The notebooks will not be premium price. They'll just be regular price. But nobody needs this leather nobody needs this thing. Nobody needs this. I need this. I wanted this. Like, I want to support my son, and I want to, you know, um, I just want something cool that starts a conversation piece if I'm at a restaurant, and like, I don't know. I don't even really want to talk to people, to be really honest with you, but like, I want something that's going to motivate me personally to go, I want to pull out this cool wallet today and draw something small in it. And then it feels really good to hit staple day and fill it up, Like, there's just something nice about having something finished. Like, it doesn't have to be this epic masterpiece that millions of people know about. Like, thank you, Daniel. Said I deserve 1 million subscribers or something. Boy, that would be sick. But this is such a niche, a small niche here. But I would rather have 20 people that it helped rather than just a bunch of people that wanted to be me or something like that. You should just be yourself. You know, we talk about Bob Ross a lot. The big haired guy and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. He had it right, man. Like, doesn't it feel good to draw and paint, work? And then you get around normal people and they don't get it. No offense, normal people. Shout out to the normal people. Um, but that's why that's the people, my people that you're talking to. So a lot of artists, when you're like struggling and you're like, man, my artwork isn't reaching, or like I'm not getting an audience, or nobody's following me because like you're tagging. Think about it, like your strategy and stuff. You're tagging, and other artists are seeing you, and they want the same thing you want. They want to be seen, and they want to make money, and they want to be something, and then they quit. But instead, we should probably be looking at art like the feelings and stuff that it evokes in people. Like, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But like, art can be so powerful for, like, I don't know. I just think like a million things. I watched, a t-shirt company, or Bella Canvas. They do t-shirts, blank t-shirts. They posted this veterans um, brand. I forget what it was. Like, just one of those rah rah, I'm a tough guy brand kind of thing. But it was impactful. Like, it was an impactful video where they're like, hey, listen, don't buy your t-shirts from these companies, Bella Canvas and Hanes and all these other guys. They're good. They source their cotton from good farms, and if you buy from these other companies, it's slave labor in China. Like, these people in China are born into these slave camps. It's crazy. It's a crazy story that they post. I saw this on LinkedIn this morning, and I'm like, I know it's real, but we're so far away from it. But to hear these, like, and again, I'm not like one of those. I'm not a crazy, like, I'm just not a one of those dudes. Like, I'm not political or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, there's veterans. I really appreciate veterans, and they fought for freedom. And so this guy was saying, like, listen, it wouldn't be right if we fought, or we defend the country and we defend freedom, and then we sell our t-shirts on shit that's made in a camp where these poor people can't get out of it. They're born into it. We're so lucky to be born in the situations that we're born in, like, it's messed up. So anyways, I'm just saying, imagine if your art spoke to something like a passion that someone was feeling. That could be like, it doesn't have to be that heavy. It could be like marketing, um, how to make impactful PowerPoint presentations. I don't know, It could be something lighter. Like I like ice cream. People that like ice cream. Instead, artists fall into this trap of like we're just talking to other artists. Like here we are. This is good. Like this is fine. I am talking to other artists. But I know that I'm going to launch another channel that has nothing to do with talking to other artists. Does that make sense? My other channel or my other brand that I'll launch or my other stories I'll launch, I think will probably I hope this is helping talking out loud like this stuff. Just giving you a little inside the way that my mind works and what I'm learning from other smart people. I did not come up with this. I'm learning too. Is that so? My other channel is about stories from my life. I could tell you guys stories from my life, and you would be like, "That's fascinating, DJ." But you're still artists, so the things that you're watching in these algorithms, the computers know that you are an artist and that you have different tastes than me, right? A personal taste. So it's going to mess up your channels and your algorithm. Like your channels and things get so messed up if you're talking to just artists. So I think for my other channel, that's mostly about weird childhood stories, not traumatic stories, but like weird childhood stories, mostly from dysfunctional families. Like I grew up in a dysfunctional family, a great American dysfunctional family. My dad was a biker. My mom thought she was a witch. You know, crazy stories. So I talked to some other YouTube guys and they're like, you should tell these stories on another channel. And you're aiming at black sheep people and their families, right? I haven't launched the other channel yet. And that's the trick, Daniel. Like that's the thing I learned was we're not supposed to tell. If I told you the link right now from this channel, you would go and it would mess it all up. Like it messes like you got to let YouTube find the audience that's resonating with it. Same thing with how Instagram and shit works. Like if you're looking to grow your art brand or your story, but a lot of the artists out there just don't have anything deeper than I can draw a tomato, or here I am drawing a tarot card with a death. Like that's pretty cool. Like it's like pinup art. That's all we do. But you got to find that deeper thing that's important to you, and that's why I have those pillar videos. Like, hey, what's your pillars? Mine is definitely stoicism. So here I am. I'm drawing about death, but not in a bad way. More like this is the unfortunate fortune that we all have. And so, guess what? If this was me on this death horse, I'm gonna take my big pencil and I'm gonna draw until I die. Like like that's my solution there. What's really weird is like I've been inking this whole time I'm talking and I don't even remember. Like my hands just kind of doing it. It's not great. It's good enough for what it is. I mean, this isn't a commission for anyone. It's just a drawing prompt for the day. It feels good to sit here and talk to you guys and give away pencils from my closet and pens. But universally, I think that's the thing about Draw or Die. We're almost a year in now. March 14th, I launched the mailing list. I just said, hey, every week I'm going to write about stuff that's affecting artists, that's affecting me. And I talk about everything from artists having panic attacks to imposter syndrome to how to make money with your stuff, how to build your brand. This week I talk about quitting my day job, like why I did that, what was going on there, internal stuff that I'm dealing with as an artist to hopefully inspire you guys. Like you might think I got it all together and perfect life or something, and no. Like everybody's dealing with the same stuff to a certain degree of some kind, you know. Yeah. Do I have a drawing course? I do not have a drawing course. I don't, because I don't really consider myself a good teacher. I don't think my wife would tell you too. Like, I'm not a very good teacher. I'm a good motivator. So go watch the go watch the video about the 4 books that you should own for every artist. That's kind of why I made that video. I'll make some more too. There's actually some good comments in that. I'm looking over at my shelf here now. Oh, I see it. Yeah, there's some good comments of other books like Framed and a few others, Framed Ink, um, that really will teach you more than I ever could. Um, there's some good books out there and good teachers that are easy, like fun and easy to look at and grasp from. But I think really what I could teach and motivate people to do is draw every day. That's why I'm like, draw every day, draw small. If you're new to me and this channel and all that stuff, then you probably are new to it. And it's inspiring. But sometimes I think like, oh man, the people have been around a while. They're like, okay, DJ, I get it. Draw every day. Yada, yada, yada. But I'm just going to keep repeating it because it's the truest thing. If you don't draw every day, one day becomes 2 days, becomes 3 days, becomes a week, a month, a year. I can't believe, like, I know how that goes, but like when I started talking to artists that were like, I haven't drawn in 2 years because I tried the Inktober and I failed at it. I didn't get my Inktober done, so I just quit. I just gave up. I'm a failure. And then they did our Promptober, which was fun. Our prompts are a little bit different, and there were some prizes and shit, like. Um, um, but they were like, I did it. I did your Promptober, but Inktober made me feel so bad, and thank you. And I'm like, don't worry about failing. Like, who cares? Like, who cares if you don't get all these prompts done this month with this 28 days? If you see 2 of them that you like on that list and you drew them and put them up or didn't even show them to anybody, who cares? Like, you're only judging yourself. Like, you're your own resistance. So, oop, that's a bad eyeball. Let's fix that. Do that a little bit different. Yeah. Right. I'll throw some color in here too. Go a little bit longer. We're almost there to the color stage, I think. Yeah, I learned so much just from drawing every day, and even if it's doodles and scribbles, and you know, I'll show it one day. I'll show it soon. But I have a little sketchbook that when I'm stuck on Zoom calls at work or whatever, because we've all been kind of we've all been kind of stuck. A lot of us have been stuck work from home and on a lot of Zoom calls. And when there's like 20 faces on the screen, my pro tip is to like sketch the faces really quick of the people on the call. So it's like life drawing. Um, it's a little hack for you if you're stuck on a lot of meetings. And you can still pay attention to the meetings, but like you got your little pencil and you got your little notepad. You're taking notes on these important things that you got to do in a corporation. All these goals you got to meet. But if there's 20 faces on the screen, guys, it's a chance to like, I'm going to capture that likeness really quick and just practice your likeness drawing a little bit while you're on these calls. Like, what is it about this guy's face that's, like, keep it fun. Like, I think my wife came in the other day and she's like, were you drawing people? Because I had my little sketchbook open. I'm like, I wasn't making fun of anyone or anything like that. I was just drawing their little faces, the expressions that they make on calls. Where is it? I'm going to show you guys. I think I got it right here. It's really funny. I mean, it's so small. It's like so. Look at this. Like, there's this one girl. I'm not making fun of people, but like sometimes, like I'm like body language on these Zoom calls is like they're just like miserable. Everyone's just like, oh, I don't want to be at work, or they're just like, and I'm like, there's a chance to draw someone's hands like that, and so I drew like you know, there wasn't a guy with like a hat. I drew a hat on him, but none of them are smiling. So if you recognize yourself, you're probably not supposed to be on the stream right now, but that's okay. Hi, hello. This is what I do when I'm not working. But yeah, I quit my day job today. But I'll be there for I'll be at my day job for you know, I put my last day in as March 17th, mainly because that's St. Patrick's Day and I'm half Irish. That's the only reasoning. So it's crazy, so crazy. But yeah, so if you're on the list tomorrow, you'll hear more about that. You'll read more about that. We're gonna like give this guy a main here. We're gonna throw some color on this. You know, he's flying the flag of the Draw or Die Club. I got lots of little tricks like that that I like to share. Like, you know, your life might be like miserable, right? Like, or you might be feeling like, man, I'm so stuck and this sucks. I'm so stuck at my job and I hate this shit, you know? But like, how can you like carry a little sketchbook with you and like just, you know, have some fun? And then I gotta tell you, like, those skills translate. Like, if you put me in front of I've been doing it for a long time, so I sometimes will make those like proposals, and I just like I think visually, so I make a proposal, and I'm like, and then people are like, "Holy cow, this is amazing!" And I'm like, "These are just scribbles, guys," you know. But to other people, drawing is magic. There's a book called let's see what people are on the screen. There's some people on this stream. I'm going to show you a book right now that you all should get. It's a very easy book to read. I think I might have shown that before, so you know, just let's pause here for a moment. It's called Draw to Win by Dan Rome. It's $20. Well, that's a hardcover. Maybe there's a short, maybe there's like a soft cover of that. Well, I don't know. There's also a Kindle version, but you know what? Don't cheap out. Buy the hardcover from Dan. And it's a crash course on how to lead, sell, and innovate with your visual mind. Okay. And what he's doing here in this book, let's go big here, quick. He's showing you, I don't know if I can look inside. Come on, man. Come on. Let's get in there. Look at these like, hold on. I can't really zoom in. You see that? It's like stick figures, guys. Come on. But Dan here is showing people how the power of visual storytelling. And I mean, like, come on, it's stick figures. He draws on the back of napkins and stuff, right? Not rocket science, but also little graphs and things like this. And like, he shows you things like if you memorize how to draw these specific things, you guys are probably already artists, you got it. But like, this can help you in your life as in whatever business you're in or whatever, or if you're in business, I don't know. Let me see, I'm trying to zoom in. Just want to show real quick. One of these drawings. No. There's some graphs that are hand drawn. There you go. There's like some stick figure caveman and they're drawing on a thing. And he's like, the world's oldest technologies. Like for business, people pay to have this stuff done, guys. It's not just AI and like clip art and stuff. If you're in a company somewhere and you start whipping out these drawings, is what he's saying in this book. It's powerful stuff. Like you can get paid pretty well to do that in a day job. I took a visual storytelling workshop and it was great and free. Yeah, visual storytelling is the most powerful storytelling in the world. And you guys are the ones that can do it. And normal people cannot. No offense to the normal people, again. And that's what that book's teaching normal people. Like, hey guys, you can do stick figures and you can do shit like that. And like, all right, we're at the inking. Anyways, I'm just saying, I've gone on the rants like that where I'm like, I had a few people email me today and were like, I've really been trying with my art. And like 2 people today were struggling with, I've been trying for years and I'm about to give up. And I'm like, well, maybe you do need to give up for a little bit and just kind of reset and refigure yourself out. Take a little sketchbook. Don't stop drawing. But refigure your shit out, man. Like, I'm not drawing graphic novels right now. I thought that that's what I wanted to do. I thought that I wanted to do comic strips in life. And I'm not doing that. I'm sitting here on internet drawing this card. But I'm still being fulfilled with what I'm doing here, But my loftier dreams that take too much time, you gotta know your pillars, you gotta know your time. How much time do you have to spend? Spend it wisely, or do you really want what you think you want? Then you gotta pay the price. If you wanna roll the dice, you gotta pay the price. Daniel says, I just don't know what to draw. Yep. Draw anything. Just draw from life, Draw the salt shaker and stuff around like life drawing if you have to. So just get something going. Because I think that the trick is, it sounds really cliche to say, but the more you draw, the more you keep drawing. So suddenly, if you're just like, okay, I'm going to draw this sandwich in front of me, then suddenly you're like, you know what, that was pretty good. Okay, I'm going to draw the restaurant. I'm going to draw the whole scene around me. Like I'm going to learn how to put that in my visual bank that's in my mind. And now I know how to draw a restaurant, or now I know how to draw a car or a truck or a guy on a horse. Like, not the greatest looking guy on a horse, honestly, a knight on a horse, but it's good enough to get this job done. Here. So we're going to color this now. Go to my gouache brush. I'm going to do a purple. I haven't done purple in a while. Just put some purple back there. Right. Right. Lighten this up around. We'll blend this a little bit more. There's also these other books. If you look on I'm going to show you guys real quick, just because it's on Instagram. The Etherington brothers. Here they are. Etherington brothers. And I've got their books in there. They're How to Think When You Draw books. Like arms. Look at that. They have free tutorials all day, every day, usually multiple swipes. There you go. Learn how to draw some hair. Learn how to, like, they've been doing this for years, and then they collect all their stuff in these books. What's up? You all right? Oh, okay. Yeah. How to climb a ladder. Look at that. So yeah, look, Daniel, run off at some point tonight. Bookmark the Etherington brothers, and when you're like, I don't know what to draw, just pull open their stuff and be like, I'm gonna draw all of these hands. That's what I would do. Sometimes I do it just for fun. Like, here's arms. These guys are fantastic. Um, Here, hairstyles. I mean, it's crazy. All for free. Free. You know, it's exciting. Get a little tiny sketchbook and don't try to draw it big, and don't freak out if you're like if you suck at it for the first time. Just yeah, that's what I like to do. I'm not going to teach you how to do it because it takes too long and I'm lazy. That's right. I'll just point you to the guys that know how to do it. All right, let them do the work, and I'll chill out here. All right, color this up. It's 1 hour 16 minutes into the stream here. This is looking decent. Like, this will be a nice thumbnail, I think. I'm just going to use my gouache brush mostly. This part here. I'll blend it in. Do my gutter. It'll come together real fast now. Thanks everybody for tuning in on your Saturday night. My wife just came in and said Jack White's on SNL tonight, Saturday Night Live, so we'll probably stay up and watch him. Stay up and watch some Jack White. A couple hours. We like Jack. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing like I'll keep doing these giveaways every night. I think so. I got some stuff to give away. We'll give away the daily drawing prompt things. And then I don't know what March holds, It'll be back to the normal posting schedule and like the normal schedule of the podcast on Thursday nights. And maybe I might try to get some people on to interview again. Got a wish list now. And I think I got some videos, longer videos to do. I'm going to do my setup video. That's been highly asked for, so I'm going to do that next, I think. What else? There's something else going on that's big for me. Um, I'm working on something else right now, so I can't talk about it. But stay tuned. All right. Can't talk about that. I'm like, wait, there is something else, but I can't talk about it. Shut up. Shut up, guy. Yeah, I think that's the number one thing with art. I'm going to go ahead and color this a little bit deeper in the background here before I get into is to make sure you enjoy doing it. Because if your dream is to do it as a job, be careful what you wish for, because it might start to feel miserable to work on. So there's so many artists I talk to that are like miserable in their work. Tattoo artists especially, they're excited the first couple years that they're in it, and then like I've had 3 tattoo artists describe themselves to me as they feel like human copy machines. And I'm like, damn, shit. But comic book artists are struggling with every art form is struggling to make money or whatever. So like, unless you really like it, and it's like in that Stephen Pressfield book that I just finished it this morning, by the way. If you've been listening to me rant for days about Stephen Pressfield's book called Government Cheese, Stephen Pressfield wrote the War on Art. Great book. It's his memoir of him being a writer and creator, and I'm like, all creators should read this book, Government Cheese by Stephen Pressfield. And I just finished it this morning early. And he talks about when he's in Hollywood. Now, it seems glamorous to say Hollywood, but it was not glamorous. It was like he was hustling out there trying to get any kind of work, and he's like, "This sucks. Like these jobs suck." He got hired to do a porn script, and he's like, "This isn't a real writer. Like I'm not a real writer. Oh my god, I can't show this stuff." His like stuff was bombing and bad, and his agent was like, "It doesn't matter, Steven. Like if you're getting paid this or that, you're a pro now. You're in it. Like get the $500, get the few $100. Like take what you can get." And and how great is it that you're like a pro? Every little dime makes you more. You learn something along the way, and a lot of people don't think like that. So he was like, he embraced it for a little while and just didn't say no to anything, which I never did that. Like I always said no to something. Like I clearly would not draw adult comics. I had chances to do that when I was a young dad, and I'm like, I can't have my kids coming in here and seeing weird stuff on my drawing board. Oh my god, you know. So I kind of held that principle, but I know artists that just kind of gave in and said, "To hell with it, we're doing adult comics," because it's like, okay, I don't judge anyone for doing that. Like, good for them. Go get that money, and if you feel good about it, go do it. You know. But I just wasn't for me. But I've seen some artists, and good for them. Again, good for them. Some artists struggle to do normal. I want to be in the newspaper strips, and then it didn't do so good. But as soon as they started doing like not safe for work comics, then they started making money, right? But the trade off there is then you're not mainstream, right? So you gotta like, okay, I can do this and I can make the money, but then people are gonna feel uncomfortable like sharing my stuff, and I'm not gonna be taken as seriously in this community that he was trying to break into. I'm talking about a specific guy. But he just kind of leaned into doing adult stuff, and he makes money at it, but he feels like a hack. Choices, you know, choices. I chose to take a day job a long time ago. I choose to run that route of like, I'd rather have a day job and do the art that I love to do, and pick and choose what I want to work on rather than make desperate choices, that don't align with my pillars. You gotta like the pillars thing, man. You gotta have pillars. And when you have your pillars and you know what they are, it's super easy to like take a look around and go, this doesn't align with who I am. I'm not going to do this. And then you just start looking for people and things that align with what you want. Maybe you're a Christian artist and you get involved in churches. Maybe you like bike gangs and you start doing stuff for the 3%ers. I don't know. Maybe you're doing stuff for Wounded Warriors or something. I don't. Whatever your passion is. Mine's cartooning and cartoonists and storytellers. I like filmmakers. I like writers. You know, I like stoicism, so I could see myself doing a series of stoic art or something like that. Um, I like science fiction. Since I like science fiction, I don't think I would advertise to other artists that I'm drawing a science fiction book. I'd probably go find people that like science fiction. I'd go find people that like Star Wars or something. It's a bad example, but I hope it makes sense. My dog is very unhappy outside this door right now. He's groaning. Okay. I'll go back to the original song. Maybe, I don't even know if you can hear this music or not, but I need something playing whenever I'm doing this. Etherington Brothers are awesome. You will never not have something to draw ever again. I guarantee it. Even if you just, I know some other artists that did like a little, like their own challenge where they're like, I'm just going to start from like this date and I'm going to do every tutorial. And they're art teachers that are doing this. They're not like, they're like learning more. Like, because when you're an artist, you just don't like, if someone told me I wouldn't have thought to draw a tarot card tonight. I don't think I've ever drawn a tarot card. Maybe once. One time for a commission, I drew a tarot card. Right. I have another friend. I forget his name. Josh. He put out his own little tarot deck locally. I don't know how well it went, but he drew all the tarot cards. That's a lot of work. See, like a perfect example. I don't know how well that project went, but how many tarot cards are there? Like more than 50 or so? I don't know. There's a lot of tarot cards, 26 or something like that. Uh, um, if you go like, I want to make a tarot card deck, well, then you've committed yourself to doing X amount of illustrations. You know, could be quite a job to do. But if you were like, you know what, I'll test this out and see if I like drawing tarot cards, see if I have a passion for it, and then go all in on it. You know, that's the mistake people make. They get excited about something once, and then they start into it, and they get, you know, they get discouraged. That's why I'm always like, stay encouraged, right? Like, because I know that feeling too. Like, you're putting stuff out there in the world, and it feels like not many people are caring or paying attention. But maybe the self awareness has to be on you to say, oh, maybe my artwork isn't good enough yet, or maybe it's not hitting the right arty audience. That's usually it, because there's usually an audience for anything. Honestly, you know, my audience is artists. If I had to like, I did figure this out when I was doing my pillars. I'm like, who am I talking to? I'm talking to artists who maybe aren't full time artists anymore, or maybe they are and they're burnt out, or you're starting out and you're like, how do I even start? How do I stay encouraged? Those are the types of people I'm talking to. So all of my pillars, all of my videos, all of my stuff aligns with that. You won't see me very rarely posting a picture of my sandwich or something like that anymore on on social. It's always about, hey, this is what I'm doing, you know, and it's art related in some way, shape, or form. And because I have that pillar, those 4 pillars or whatever: storytelling, marketing, like storytelling, the craft of comics, stoicism, and innovation. Those are my pillars. And storytelling can also be marketing, right? Because that's all it is to me. That's that easy. Is that storytelling and marketing are the same thing to me. So people think that you have to be some wizard to be a marketer or something, and it's just like, who's telling the best story? Who's telling the best story wins. In the box office, in the political office, in the history books, whoever's telling the best story wins. That's how people predict elections and box office scores. Whoever's telling the best story wins. And it can change. That guy's telling a better story than you. That girl's telling a better story than you. Then you could switch it up, change the story. No, 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 no. Okay. No, 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 no. The unfortunate fortune of being an artist. He's got to march into the unknown with your pencils and keep drawing. That's tonight's theme. It's all of our fortunes. So we have in store one day. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be 50 years from now. You're all going to die. So what are you waiting for? That's why I try to merge that stuff into my banner back there that says, don't delay, start today. Stay encouraged, because the world doesn't have artists in mind. The algorithms suck. They're not for you to get new fans of your work. It's there for them to deliver whatever message they're selling. But as artists, you guys can know this and game the system. Think about it. You're more creative than the story that's being told to you. You can write your own story. You create your own reality. You can choose to sit around and not draw and not create, just keep destroying yourself. A lot of people are just like destroying themselves with excuses and food and drugs and alcohol and just killing yourselves, wasting your time. Imagine how many people are gone. And seriously, get on the newsletter, because you got to read tomorrow's newsletter. It's deep. Um, Imagine how many people that are gone, that if you could talk to them, they'd be like, if I only had one more day, what would they do? You know, I think about that stuff all the time as a stoic. And it motivates me to wake up and be like, I'm not going to lay here. I'm not going to lay here an extra 10 minutes. I'm going to get up. Might not draw right away. I might be reading. I got a new slew of books to read now. Rick Rubin's new book is my next book that I'm going to read. Rick Rubin has a book out called The Creative Act, I think it's called. That's the next one I want to read. If you don't know who Rick Rubin is, Rick Rubin, famous producer of everything, music. But he has a really deep book out about the creative spirit and how to find your muse and stuff like that. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm like, I guess I got to read this. It's really nice to read people like Pressfield and Rubin and people that get the creative mindset. They know what the zone is. They know what all this stuff is that we're talking about here on Draw or Die Club. This is pretty good. We're at 135 for the night. Don't forget the don't forget, if you email the Draw or Die Club tonight on the 25th before midnight, you get a chance to win those Blackwing pencils and the notebooks, and also a year's subscription to the Draw or Die Club paid thing, the $5 a month thing. We give away a year for that. It's pretty cool. And I write those every Sunday when it's normal days, like when I don't have a 28-day thing going on. So I'm going to sign this one. Let's sign this, and we're going to take a look and see what's coming up. Come on. Okay, that's day 25. Day 25. Okay, there he is. It's just the death marching in with a pencil flag of art supplies, right? Tomorrow, I know what it is actually. It's Funky Wood Animal King, which I'm really excited to draw. And then we have Ghostly Love, and then Nightmares from the Closet, and then we're done. We have a year. We have a whole, and you can draw anything you want. So Funky Wood Animal King, just like what's the first thing that comes to mind? That's the rule with these prompts, usually, and that's how I've done them all. So let's take a look here. I'm just going to go through, go back, see the gallery I've done so far of all 28 days. Just want to scroll through just for fun. There's the unicorn. That was from Groundhog Day. I didn't get all that done, just sketched that. That was the problem child. That was me drawing the, Iron Maiden when I was a kid. Angry but adorable. There's a Rocket Raccoon. Got the smart gremlin. It was gremlin mode, I think. Juggernaut was the only way out is through. It's funny, I remember all these prompts. I forget this one. This was Double Trouble or something like that. Yeah. This was The Universe in a Cup. This one was At Least He's Housebroken. And this one was, I don't know, I forget the prompt on this one. Darn it. Yeah, I don't remember that one. This one was Saturday morning cartoons, but it was called TV Time by Kaiser's Illustrations. This one was I Don't Make Monkeys, I Only Train Them, and I did Monkey Man. This one was The Price You'll Pay for Love. So that's my dog, Daisy. This one was Cupid's Bad Day. This one was Birds at Work. This one was Thick as Thieves. It's like a memory game now. This one was like Don't Look Back. And I drew the monsters coming out. Great. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Oh, no. Nope. Oh, no. This one was An Embarrassing Night Out. Trying to get the gallery feature to work, and it's like, nope. Come on. Oh, Let's just restart. We'll restart that. I think I maxed it out. I was like going too fast or something on this. All right. This was Penelope picked up the sphere. Try it again. A little slow. There we go. That was darn. I forget the one from the potion day. That was Need Space. I drew some old characters. That was Dark Candy Hearts. That was Cold as Ice. So we did Vanilla Ice, Sub-Zero Mr. Freeze matchup, Vanilla Freeze. And then yesterday was that didn't work. And today is an unfortunate fortune. So those are the 25 of the 28 that I got so far. 3 more to go. Right on. Daniel, thank you. This channel is pretty awesome. I enjoy working on it. That's it for me tonight. I'm going to go chill out. Guess I got to stay up and watch some Jack White now. So I'm all right with it. All right. Hey, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you do the drawing prompt and send your email in for the giveaway. And I'll see you back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time for Funky Wood Animal King, whatever the heck that's going to be, and another giveaway. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you. Good night. See you soon.